everyone, it's Sergio here from Glasgow Ride Magic and Bemoplay, and today I'm so excited because we're sharing our platform with parents, players and coaches at the club. And before I show you how the platform works, I want to go through what is Bemoplay and how the club is using it to improve players and teams.
So the club records the game in a traditional way with a cameraman or with an automatic recording system. With the video, Bemoplay break down the game and collect every action of the game. Everything that you can imagine. Passes, the direction of the pass. If it was a sideways pass, forward, who received the ball, who plays the pass, if it's a short or a long pass, if it's an intercepted or a bad pass, or if it was a complete pass. Shots, set pieces, goals, shots off target, shots on target, absolutely everything. And we give it back to the player and to the coaches and of course to the club. Now, for example, if I'm a coach and I want to see all the corner kicks of the last 5 games, I can simply go, filter by corners, select the game or the games I want to see it, and then that's it. I got the video, but also the statistic data that tells me how many crosses I have, how many corner kicks I had, and if they were successful crosses, successful corners, or if they were intercepted, and also who took them, everything. That's only to give you an example. But let's say I'm a player. So if I'm a player, I go and I don't want to watch all the game and see. I want to improve myself and see what I do when I have the ball, when I'm in contact, involved in the game. So I go simply filter by my actions and I will see all that I do. But I don't want to see everything. I just want to see the bad passes I gave so I can improve in that and why I did it. Then I can just filter by that and I will have the video, but I also will have, for example, my passing accuracy. I will have the number, the percentage. I will know how many shots did I take in that game or at the end of the season. So let's talk about the end of the season. The club will have the first ever database of football of all the teams from under 13 to first grade and of all the players. So now the club will be able to be objective and say, this player I want to retain for the next season because of this, this, and this. And you got in a paper as a statistic report, but you also got the video of that. So you want to see maybe the shots the player took. So you will see, I don't know, this player has a lot of shots off target, but let's see. And this player has a lot of accuracy when he shoots on target. So you can compare players and go and watch the videos of only that players during the whole season. I'm talking, this is big, this is massive. For the very first time, a club in this level can collect everything that happened in the game for the teams. So, right? So yeah, I will show you now how the platform works.
So at this point, our players has received all the details for the login with password and username. So you just sign in. Okay, let's log in. Now you will see something like this, okay? Where you're gonna see all the games we played or your team has played. For example, this one is the first grade. As you know, I'm a first grade player, so I'm gonna do an example as myself as a player. So I wanna go. You got the games here, every game that is tagged, and by clicking on the score here, you're gonna be able to go to the match breakdown, okay? So let's see what we got here. So we got the video, okay, which we're gonna play here. We got the video. We got all the actions in this field. What you can do if you wanna see all the actions, you can go a heat map here and then break it down by percentage of the actions in the field if you're interested in that. And you also can see player connections here, but let's don't do that right now. Where I'm more interested is in these 3 sections over here. So on the left side, what you got is the teams. So you select the team. And now for players, this is the interested part. We got all the game here and every green point here is a tag that we put in the game. Something that happened in the game. We don't want to see everything, and let's say you only want to see your actions. So you go to players and you select yourself. So in this case, I will select myself here and go okay. And then I will select the actions I want to see. Every single button that you see here is an action. So a goal, safe shot, shots off target, assist, pass, interception, yellow card, red card, everything. Let's say I want to see everything, alright? So what I'm gonna do is click on all my actions and OK. So now every green dot that you see here is marking my actions, something that I did in the game, okay? Or also you can see it here by time. So the first one was at the 2 minutes 25. This time is related to the video. Sometimes the video doesn't start right on 00. No, it takes maybe 2 minutes because the camera started recording earlier. Okay, but I can go and watch whatever. For example, I don't know, a suffered foul here. So if I click on the suffered foul, I will see mine. So that's me getting the ball, and then I go tackle, and that was a foul against me. You see? But let's say I'm not interested in watch everything, which is good to start with, because now if you click on the heat map, you will see the actions and my heat map, everything that I did on the field, and also the players that I connect with. All right. But I want to see more like this. So that was my actions. I had a lot of interventions in the defensive side of the field, of course, because I'm a defender. Okay, but now let's go on. I want to see only, for example, I want to see the recover. I'm a defender, so I want to see the recover balls I have. So I click on recover balls, tackles, interceptions, and probably aerial duel 1. Okay, because I want to, see all my interventions as a defender. So I go, okay, and now I only got to see that. I only got to see whatever I want to see. Okay, in this case, my recover balls. So you click on that, okay, and here we go, I got them all. So if I go and click, for example, recover ball here in the 30th minute, I will be able to see that's the ball I recover, and then what happened after was a throw-in. So you can see in the field that you got also these actions marked. So if I click in this one, for example, it will take me directly to the video, and it will show me what was that. This is myself there. I recover the ball. That's it. So you can watch it by clicking on the green dot. For example, this here. I don't know what is it. It's a recover ball, I think, or interception. If I click on that, I'll be able to see myself. That's me here, intercepted, and then the ball went out. Okay? So that's the first part. You can go and watch all your actions or whatever actions you want on the field. Passes, you can filter it by passes, shots, whatever you want, okay? But now this one is very important. I'm also gonna be able to have a report, an individual report of this game. So you can go and select all players. If what you want is a report of the team completely, you also can go and see it, select all the players and select all the actions, and then you're gonna be able to create a report for that game of your team. So I'm gonna show you how you create a team report and how can you create your own report only. So you go and create your report. Clicking on that, you will see something like this, which got the players, goals, yellow cards, red cards if there's any. You will see the shots, so where the shot is taken from, and then what happened with that shot. For example, on yellow you have the safe shots, on red you have your shots off target, and the goal if there is any on gray, and exactly the same for the opposition here. You will see who take the shot and what kind of shot it was. But let's say you don't want to see that, you only want to see the safe shots. So by clicking on the button here, you can just go and say, I want to see only goals and safe shots. So you will see for both teams, okay? So this one got 0 safe shots, all were off target. Yep, and you see exactly the same. You got efficacy, which is out of all the shots, how many were goals. You got direct free kicks, so set pieces, what happened with that set pieces, then the indirect free kicks and what kind of free kick was. It was indirect, or it was successful, was intercepted, what was it, who take it, and who they connect with. In the discipline section, you got the fouls, the yellow cards, red cards, and offside. So the red ones are the fouls that we commit, and the gray ones are the fouls that committed against us. Okay, and you can see where there was. You can clicking on this button, you can see by percentage on the field, or you can see the heat map or the heat map only. Okay, so they give you a little bit more of an idea. You see tackles, exactly the same, interceptions, and who did it and how many they did. Recover balls, balls that you will recover, and you got the players. For example, myself, I see myself here with 5. Lost balls, you're also gonna see the lost balls. I have 1 lost ball in the game. And this one is a very interesting part, and I personally love it. Okay, so this one is the passing connections that we have in the game. So this one is everyone. Okay, for example, myself, in that one I had 16 passes, which was 16 passes completed, 3 bad passes, 10 passes intercepted, and then 29 in total. Out of that, short passes was 12 passes, and then long balls, long passes, I connect 4 of them. Okay, that was my 16 passes. My number, and then I can see who I connect with. So if this is me, I can see my connections here. All right, how many passes did I have with all of them? So for example, I connect the most with Anthony Gallo, which is with Adrian, which is the other center back. That's expected. But also with Anthony Gallo, which is number 6. These arrows here shows the direction of the pass. Being this one, a diagonal left forward, a forward pass, right diagonal, left, right, and then at the back. Okay? But there is a better way to see the connections, and it's by this. So I know I'm number 3, so I'm gonna put number 3 in my position, our left center back. The goalkeeper, center back, and if I know my players, if I know where they play, I'll be able to put them in the positions where they play, where they normally play. 14, 19 of the left, 17, I think. I'm missing 1. I think it was 15. Doesn't matter. And then I go to draw passes. When I go to draw passes, it will show me the connections. As big as the as big as the circle is, that means I had more connections with them. Okay. So if I click on, not I click, but I put my mouse on top of the number 3, which is me, it will show me the connections I had with every player. So the blue line means the passes I give to them, and the yellow ones mean the passes I receive from them. Okay. And you can leave it like that. Then we got the bad passes as well. The whole team, remember, we're looking at the whole team. Throw-ins, here corner kicks as well. For our team, aerial duels, won versus lost. Remember, this is of the whole team, so we can see everything of the whole team. And now you see a plus symbol here. So if you click on that, let's say I want to see now only my actions. So I will make a summary. I will click on, first grade, my team. And then I look for myself here. Okay. And then view menu, we're going to go for all my actions. Add module. On the bottom right here, add module. We wait a bit, and here we go. That's all the actions. You can see the first one here. The other players are here marked because I had something with them, a pass or something happened with them. But the main numbers that you want to see is these ones here. So you go, my bad passes, for example, aerial duels, throw-ins, lost balls, intercepted crosses, recover ball, passes, yellow cards, everything. So I had 53 actions in that game, and I played about 60 minutes. It was 1 action per minute, kinda. So on the right, you got the time where you intervene the most here, and you can see where you got more interventions, when you got less interventions. So that's important also to know. But let's say I only want to see, I don't know, let's say all the I'm a defender, so I want to see all my defensive actions. So I will click on all of the action buttons here. So I clean the field. That's it. And let's say I want to see only my passes, for example. So I go to pass here, 36. Click on them. So this one show me the passes that I gave, but also the passes that I received. I don't like this way, so I wanna click and see the heat map of my passes. Okay, and I wanna see the percentage. Where did I complete more passes? Okay, more of course in the defensive area here in the center with 28%, but I also had good interventions on the left side here. Okay. Okay, now I don't want to see the passes. I want to see maybe the recovered balls, the interceptions I have as well. So all my defensive actions. Okay, so by clicking on them, I can see where's it, aerial duels, recover balls, interceptions, probably tackles as well, and that's it. So I had, this was my interceptions and my interventions as a defender. So again, I can see them like that. I can see where the action started. This means where the action start. I can see where the action finish. I can see both. And then I can put it as a heat map by clicking in here, and I can see the percentage of it, all of them. And that's it. You got all your report and also the team report on this. If you want to see your own report, let's get back to the game. Here, you need to click on yourself only. So select only the players you're gonna select, or okay, select only the players. So in this case, I'll select myself, and then I will select all the actions as well. And then I will click in report. By the way, it's loading. So let's generate the report, the individual report. You will see again exactly the same, the players, and then if this is only for myself. So if I had any shots or any goals, it will be reflected here. So I just got one as a block shot. Alright, but if it's a striker, we're expecting more shots here, alright? Then indirect free kicks that I took. Discipline, if I got a yellow card, for example, I got a yellow card in here. I commit one foul and I suffer one foul. Let me just pause the video here. Interception, so we can see my interception, and again I can see it in a heat map with the percentage of them, or I can just simply see where the action happened. Recover balls, lost balls, and then the passes, and I can do exactly the same that I did before. You see we got less players here is because I didn't connect with all the players, I connect with only these players over here. If I put them again in the positions I know they play, it will show me kind of my passing connections with them. And then I go draw passes, and I got my connections only. Okay, the blue again the passes I gave, and the yellow the passes I received. And then here on the small field on blue I can see the passes I gave, the direction of the passes, and on gray the passes that we receive. Again the connections with the players, so I look myself here, the passes, the direction of the passes, and then who I connect with. Bad passes, intercepted passes, throw-ins, aerial duels. I only have 3. I won 2 of them, 1 I lost. And then I can again create my own module where I select myself, here, all the actions, add module, and I have all my actions compiled here. And again I can see this. If I want to see my heat map, I simply hit on my heat map, and that will be my heat map of the actions and where it happens. So again, I'm a center back in this case, so all the interventions are at the back most likely, and then a couple here in the middle and last third. And that's, now you can save these reports. How can you do that? Simply go right click on the mouse, and then you go print. You select the pages you want to, and in here, instead of select your printer, you're gonna select save as PDF. In more settings, take headers and footer out of that. A3 is the best for this, and then you save it as a PDF in the location you want, and that's it. You got it as a PDF as well. Okay, so that's what you can do on the matches section. We're gonna see now the video section. In the video sections, you got the full games. So in the case you want to download and have the full game, you're simply gonna click on this arrow here and you're gonna download the game. So you see, most likely there is 6 gigabytes, in between 6 and 7 gigabytes each. Stats zones. Let's go and watch what stats zones is. This is a very important part of the analysis you can do. So the first thing you need to do is go and filter by your team. So in this case, first grade class we write Magic. And then if you want to see results for your team, you're going to go and filter. You're going to go by match, all players, all positions, and you want to see all matches. So you're gonna select all matches and run it. So you're gonna see most likely anything you want to see from the team. So these are all the games we play, and then you got all the results in here. Okay, I select a double match. This one is the one. Yep, right. And you got, for example, goals scored. And then you got total of shots attempt. And then if you see the blue ones are the most, it is kind of showing you what game you had the most out of that. So you got assists, penalties, passes. For example, in the passes, the game that we complete the most was 300 passes. And the accuracy, the better one was this one against Dali Shield, where we got a 78% passing accuracy. Okay, crosses, aerial duels, tackles, recover ball, lost balls, interception. The good thing about this is if you want to go and watch the game, for example, and watch the action, you just simply go and click on the number. Here you can see, for example, if you click on the goals, you will see the 2 of the goals you score. For example, here, Central Coast, and I want to go and watch the goal. So you just click on the number and it will take you to the video. So you will see the first one, Chris Gaitatis, for example. You see the corner. Here you got the goal. You want to see the other one? Simply click on it. Gallo for Nick Drummond and goal. Okay? So that's very important. You not only have the data and the numbers here, but every single action you want to see, you click on there, and then you got to see all the actions as a video as well. But now this is for the team. Can I do it for myself? Yes, you can. So you go to filter, and you go, instead of by match, you go by player. So you go by player and run it. And again, you have all the players here and all the actions per game. So I'm gonna find myself, Sergio Tarazona, for example. Shots attempt, I have 10. I got passes, 165, 74.5% of passing accuracy. Aerial duels, 31, I got 93.5%. The games I play, the tackles, recover balls. That's finding myself if I want to compare with other players. If I only want myself, I go to filter and I'm gonna select myself only in this list. Sergio Tarazona, I select myself and run it. Then it will be only my stats. Games played, tackles, recover. That's in the defensive side. For example, aerial duels 29, aerial duel loss 2. Let's see let's say I wanna see, okay, more in the offensive side. Let's gonna go offensive. I got, and this is very important, for example, the passes. I got a total of 123. Passes intercepted, which is bad passes, 28. Wrong passes, 14. And then the passes attempts, all of them 165. I got 74.5% accuracy, and by clicking on there I will see all of them. Okay, discipline exactly the same, yellow cards, offsides, everything. So, and by clicking on the number I will see. Okay, for example, this one is a suffer foul. I will see, I want to see it, click on the video, it will take me there. I click on that, it will take me to the game and to the exact moment there, that's me, and I got the foul, that's it. Okay, and with every action you can get it with goals, with absolutely everything. The only thing you need to be aware of is at this point you cannot create a report of all a cumulative report, but we're gonna send it and put it in your drive folder, so everyone's gonna have it, and it's gonna have 2 or 3 cumulative reports for the season of yourself but also of your team, okay, in your folder report. So again, you can now see whatever you want from your team or for yourself. And the good thing is you're not only gonna see the match, sorry, you're not only gonna see the number, you're also gonna see the number, but you can see what it means. So for example, here where I filter it by myself only, but all the matches, I will see my stats in every of the games. So you can see total results here. For example, I haven't scored goals, but let's say my passing accuracy, 165 passes. If I click on here, I'll be able to see all my passes, my 165 passes. You want to see it? Let's click on that. Here we go, all the passes versus all the teams. Dulwich Hill, MacArthur Rams, Bankstown United, bad pass, intercepted pass, good pass. I got 13 pages of passes here. I say 12, 11. So let's see about this pass against MacArthur Rams, for example. So if I go and click on that, I will be able to see my pass. Here we go, where I am there. I think it's a header that at the same time is a pass. Beautiful. And with any of them. And here on the field, you can see the passes I actually did. If you click on there, you're also gonna see the pass, whatever it is. So I click on this one, and that's me. Pass, that was a bad pass. So it's marked as a bad pass over there. And I can go and see, for example, the percentage of the heat map of my passes, okay? So that's the beauty of it. You can actually study your game right now. That's on the stats zone. Let's get to the playlist, which is very important. Playlist. So in the playlist, what we're gonna see is, for example, go to new playlist, and this is important to share it with your coach, especially. So let's go to a new playlist. First thing you need to do is select the team, all right? So I'm gonna select my team again. Now I wanna see, for example, I don't know, I wanna show a couple of actions to my coach. So I will go to all actions and I want to show a lost ball, something bad that I did, and I want to show and tell my coach what I should have done on this situation. Okay, so I select lost balls and then I go myself, so I'm gonna find myself here. Okay, and then matches, I'm gonna go and select the matches. I want a couple of the matches, I want a lot of the matches, let's say all of them. Okay, this one is repeat, so I'm not selecting that one. Okay, and here I have all the actions that I select, all my bad passes. Okay, okay, no, I didn't select the bad pass, so I have to go bad pass. Where is it? No, sorry, lost ball. I want to see the lost balls in all the games, all the lost balls I have, this one. So let's click, for example, in the first one. I want to see it. So the first thing is you can add it to the playlist, but let's say I want to see it first. So I click on here and then I see a preview of that action. So I want to see, this one's supposed to be a lost ball. That's me. I lost the ball there. Okay? So that's one action. Let's say, yes, I'm interested in that one. So I add it, clicking on the plus symbol here. I want to see another one versus MacArthur Rams. Let's see, it's another game. So in this one, I'm here. keep going. There was an aerial duel lost. Okay, let's go. But let's stick with this one. You can put as many as you want or all of them by clicking this. But let's say one, all right? And you do it by yourself. Now, by clicking on the square here on the action, you will see four buttons. Let's go to this one, which is of course edit that action. So let's say you have a question for your coach. Okay, so the first thing is you can draw on top of it. Okay, so let's say, I don't know, I'm this player here that just lost the ball. I can't even see where it starts, so maybe the time is not right. I want to see it before, so I go to edit time, and then I drag a couple of seconds back here. So now it starts back a couple of seconds more, so I can see here. I receive the ball, that's me. Control, I stop. So I have a question for my coach. So I can go to, all right, let's go subtitles, and I can go and ask, start the conversation, and I put Sergio, and I go, let's go with, what could I do better? Okay, that's my comment. I'll leave it there, and then I want to also add a drone. I want to draw on top of that. So for example, in here and whatever, I want to select myself with the circle. I want to also ask, and I put a test box, and I will test, did I use, okay, wait, it's too big now. This is way too big. Way too big. Again. Did I run to the correct area? For example, whatever. That's the question you got for your coach. You can also put it in there, or anything else. And you put the arrow, the area that you want to show, that's it. And then you go save. Boom. So now let's watch what you create. Open it here. Play. It is the action that you select. You see my run, and the video will pause and show the coach what you want to show him for a couple of seconds. It continues there. Now you coach, because he got access to this, he can go and check also the comments of that one. So he can go and check, for example, if he clicks on here, he will see what you put on that one. Sergio, what could I do better? And if he wants to reply to you, he can go and edit subtitles and then reply to you. So now I will put coach, and I will reply, no, you could have crossed the ball earlier. So he replied in the comments, so it's kind of a conversation, okay? And then he will put that also a draw on top of it. So let's wait. And then from here, let's say, all right, yeah, you run to the right area, but from here you could have crossed earlier instead to do that. So he will just mark, for example, change the color, put red, an arrow, and then he could say, you could have played that ball earlier, you could have played that ball earlier. And he can put a test as well, cross earlier. Save. And now you don't click on generate, all right? Generate won't take you anywhere. It will take you actually to charge you for that video. You don't need to pay that. You go on save, and on save, you gotta put a specific your name, Sergio Tarazona, and I will put a question. number 1 or question 1. So then I save it, okay? And that's it. So I got my playlist, I got my questions, whatever, and then when the coach go to the playlist area, he will see Sergio Tarazona question 1, and he can click on that, and it will take you to where we were before, and he will see all your playlists and can create a conversation so to analyze it together, okay? Or simply for your own analysis, if you can just do and create your own one. Here also, as a service, we got the option to create your own highlights. So let's say I want the goals that I score, right? I haven't scored this season, okay? But I will put someone that have. For example, if I go, let's go Michael. He has a score goals this season. So I go Michael, all the games, and then select the goals only. So I will see 5 goals that he scored, and then I add all of them. You save it. For example, I will put now here as Michael goals, and we offer the service to give you this clip as a video and put it on your folder. It's not a problem, but you just need to put goals, and then you put the code DBIMO. That means download BIMO, so we know you gotta download this. We're gonna do it for you. That's it. You save it, and then you send us an email and you put Bemoplay. I got a playlist. If you could please download it for me and send it. That's it. So when we got here, because we have access and we got the service of download this video for you, we're gonna download it and send it to you, and then we delete this one. Okay. So this is all we can do in here. These playlists are gonna be deleted every probably 2-3 rounds. So you need to make sure that if you communicate with your coach, you do it on the same week, or try to keep that conversation. And when you finish, you simply let us know and we delete it, or you delete it yourself. All right? Now, and that's pretty much it. So I think we have covered pretty much everything. If you have any questions, please let me know. But the best we can do is for players is to go and watch your own games. Pick the moments that you want to see. Don't only look at the good ones. Go and look the good things that you've done, the passes, the shots, the goals you score. But also go and look maybe the things that you haven't done properly. Focus on that and ask yourself, how can I improve that? How can I get better on that? And then you got the video to go and see, I should have done this, maybe I could have done this, okay? And you got the option to communicate with your coach, because your coach got all this information as well. But then the reports, the numbers, you know what is a positive actions. For example, completed passes. So can you increase the passes so that give you more involvement on the team, okay? Of course, for example, if you take too many plays, you take the duels, all right? You dribble and lost a lot of dribble things. I might not making the right decision by dribbling the play and losing the ball. I might need to look for the option and identify yourself constant issues that you got. So that's the way you can fix them. And that's everything for now. Enjoy it. This is a platform that is only available at this point for Glasgow Rye Magic, and we're gonna open it next season for more people. But this that you got right now is a tool that only professional in the highest level got. All right, no many. I think absolutely any club at this level or close to this level got all the action they have. They might have the video. They might have but then the video itself is nothing if you can really analyze. And then all the data of the video, if you don't collect it, you simply lose it. For us, it's a different story because we have it there forever and ever, and you can go and play and create your own metrics. So enjoy it, and then if you got any question, please let me know. Go back to the video and check if you got any questions there. If not, send us an email or message me, or just find me at the park and talk to me. All right. For the new players that are interested, that haven't signed yet, let me know. We can still do something, but you gotta hurry up. Okay? So thank you very much. This is Sergio from Glassby Roy Magic and Bemoplay. Have a good day, afternoon, or night. See ya. Boom.